One last in and out point, and I'm glad we're going to end this year with this in and out point. Jeff Daniels was recently on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he told a story about meeting Clint Eastwood for the very first time. He was at the Pebble Beach Pan Am golf tournament, and in the breakfast tent, Clint Eastwood comes walking across the tent right to Jeff Daniels, right up to him, and all he says is, quote, "I saw Dumb and Dumber. The toilet scene, that happened to me." Apparently, he then laughed and immediately walked away.
Well, I mean, there's a reason the scene's funny, I guess.
We all remember the scene from Dumb and Dumber. Obviously, the very violent attack that Jeff Daniels goes through in the non-working toilet of the building.
Oh my God.
But can we break this down for a minute, please? I have a lot of questions.
Clint Eastwood had to let him know, dude. Had to come right
Why?
up to him.
Why
No-
does he have
no
to let him
filter.
know? Why does he have to let him know?
He's got to let him know. He appreciated what
They're meeting somebody for the very first time. The very first time you're
Yeah.
meeting somebody. And the very first line that you say is, "Hey, remember that movie you did where you had violent diarrhea? Hey, that happened to me too."
You gotta find something that's
Yeah.
relatable.
An icebreaker.
Yes, so that you can be a personable person and leave an impression. Perfect.
But it's just wild that he broke the ice, but then immediately leaves. He doesn't keep chatting. It's just like, all right, I had to tell you.
Hey,
Hey, now
man.
I'll never talk to you again.
We're talking about a dude that spoke to an empty stool. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
So I think it makes sense.
Mm.
And in fact, I wish I could do this with everyone. Just say some random fact and just walk away into the night.
Yeah. I remember
now,
one time people there was two this was like, I don't know, when I was, maybe it was college, an internship in New York City. These two I don't know, young women came up to me and was like, "Hey, you look like our cousin." And I remember just saying, "Maybe I am." And I just walked away. You just leave them wanting more. They could have been my cousin. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll never
they
know.
could
Wait for the
But
family reunion.
Here's the thing. Clint Eastwood is so like a magnet in the industry, like so well known. Everyone loves his old-timey movies. That could you imagine if Clint Eastwood was like a hero of his, how like wild that would be. Just him coming up being like, "Oh yeah, that crapper scene. Been there, buddy."
Yeah. I'm just wondering now if like there's a good relationship between the two anymore, because will Eastwood be okay with this being broadcasted on national television? Was this supposed to be a secret between Jeff Daniels and Clint Eastwood? Now everyone knows Clint Eastwood had this moment happen to him. And then I wonder, I don't want to get too in the details here. It's pretty gross, but like, what part of this story was it? The exact story? Was it just the normal bathroom issue he had, or was it no? He actually went to the bathroom in a non-working toilet, maybe on set. Maybe something happened with that.
Oh no!
Was it both? All the above?
Oh my God! Either way,
I need more details, Jeff.
It's all a nightmare, man. That is nightmarish. But how would you like to be Jeff Daniels, where you're trying to be taken as a serious actor and you get a award-winning director coming up being like, "Yeah, that scene where you're taking a dump. Yeah, been there, man." But hey, I mean, it's all relatable. I guess it works.
It all works.